Hey everybody. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you're asking yourself, maybe you're coming up for air on something and you just realize, "Oh my gosh, I am so over myself." Maybe you've been on the phone too long on a given day. Maybe you're leading a project and it's all about directive, 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 and it feels like everything's me, 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 me. Maybe you're on a project, maybe you've had your head down and you're dialed in, right? And all of a sudden you come up for air and go, I am just so over this. I'm so over hearing the sound of my own voice. I am so over me, right? I had an experience like that this morning and wanted to share with you if you ever find yourself in that space. And it can sound like a lot of different things, but basically you're over it and mostly over yourself. Gosh. How do you change that? How do you shift that? Well, I'm going to invite you to embrace something I did this morning. And it was kind of inadvertent, but it was the culmination of getting ready for an event I was prepping for today. And it was really about having a look in the mirror, right? I'd been a little bit down about how I was looking lately, so knew I had some events coming up, and just wanted to pick up just a little bit, and found myself. My mother would be so pleased. Found myself at a makeup counter yesterday. There's the foundation. Here's the new lipstick. Okay, this is great. Yay! And as I'm kind of applying everything this morning, I'm realizing, and have been fidgeting with my hair. And this may sound a little superfluous or a little surface, but guys, let it be the metaphor for a lot of things. All right, how do you get out of this? So I'm looking in the mirror this morning, and I get the face on, and all that's kind of going on, and I'm looking at my hair and going, it's just too long. And I'm due for a haircut. It's coming, but it's not coming today. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what can I do? Well, those commercials, and I've done this a million times myself, but not quite with this result. How the spokespeople, they're flipping their hair down and then they flip the hair back, and it kind of gets all high and does its thing and looks perfect. And we know it's mostly camera effect, but oh, what a nice idea. Well, there's a version of it that I was taught to do. If you want to get a little height going on, and I'm not talking Texas here, just a little bit of volume. Flip it over, maybe spray a little hairspray in, and then flip it back and see what you get. Well, guys, I did that, and when I looked in the mirror today, and this is why I advise you look in the mirror, I was laughing so hard I couldn't see straight. Guys, it looked like I had stuck my finger in an electrical socket, and it all went and it stuck there because there was hairspray. I'm like, ooh, that's just wrong. And I got a really, really good belly laugh for myself. And it was just, and of course things smoothed down. And now it's just kind of all higgledy-piggledy. But, when we're kind of over ourselves and we need to break it up and shake it up and just let it go, find a way to laugh at yourself. And I mean this in the best possible holy crap, this is just ridiculous opportunity. I mean, maybe grab a dry erase marker. A friend of mine gave me one of these for, to write things on the mirror and all that other stuff. Well, maybe, you start scribbling some stuff on the mirror and you stick your face in the middle of it. I mean, the whole idea is just to break this cycle, to shake it up, to reground, and there's nothing like taking a breath and having a good belly laugh. To help you do that. At least that's been my experience, and I invite you to try it out. So if you're finding yourself taking you too seriously, if you had your head down in whatever, and you come up for air and go, I'm just so over it, and you need something to break it up, go look at yourself in the mirror. and give a good laugh. Have a good laugh. And remember, it's with kindness. There's no... there's no shaming or blaming that my nose too big or the lipstick didn't quite match or, my mullet doesn't look right. I don't know. I don't care. But we know there's compassion, but just let the belly laugh roar. All right? Let's not take ourselves quite so seriously. I'm seriously taking a good dose of my own medicine this week because, wow, I've tried to make it serious. So thanks for letting me share that. Again, over yourself, look in the mirror. I bet it'll fix it every time. Let me know your experiences. Give me an email or send me a little text, or just comment at nancy@wholeheartevolution.com. I'd love to hear what your experience is. Go have a good laugh, people. You're worth it. All right, that's all for this week. I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.